Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is our first attempt at making anything like this. We're actually recording this intro at the end of the session because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get any footage or if we were going to catch anything or what was going on. So this is a 4-night journey during half term with my little boy. This is Dad, I've got a tangle. I'm Dad. Marshall's the source of all my tangles. And we're gonna go off and you'll watch us do 2 days at one venue and then 2 nights at another venue and see how we get on. Thanks for watching. Where are we off, my boy? What are we gonna try and catch?
Pike.
We're going pike fishing?
Yeah.
What else? Maybe some carp, maybe some tench, maybe some roach, hopefully a perch. Yeah? Let's go. This is the main problem when it comes to the cold weather and having a fishing partner that's 3 foot nothing and can't push his own barrow. It's definitely going to end up being 2 barrow loads with the thicker sleeping bags on now, especially. Yeah, so I'll see you at the lake. Alright guys, I think we've settled on a swim. I've never fished this end of the lake before. I think we're going to go for the pike in the day and then put carp rods out overnight. I don't like sleeping with pike rods out just in case one does manage to get itself hooked. And we'll see what goes on. You excited, Marshall?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you want to catch?
Pikey and eels.
You want to catch an eel? There are some big eels in here. We are going to come down and do a session for the big eels. So yeah, we'll see what goes on.
I also want to catch a roach.
You always catch a roach. So we've got the first barrow load. That's the bivvy and everything like that. As much as I'd love to focus on getting the rods out first, want to go Marshall with me. We do try and get the bivvy up just in case anything does happen. At least then I know he's warm and dry and everything like that. Hopefully we're going to do 48 hours and we'll see how it goes. Catch you in a bit.
I don't think I could count that as a fish.
No?
No.
Well done, pal.
It's tiny.
It's like a tuna.
What? It's like a tuna? That's tiny.
What are you shouting for? Right, get him back then. Well done.
Just set up a map. Wahoo. This one is lovely. What's wrong with this one now?
What's wrong, pal?
I think it was so big that it made a tangle.
It's not like you to get a tangle.
It's more like you to get a tangle.
It's not, you're right. Alright guys, so we haven't done much filming today just because it's been a lot to set up between pike rods, carp rods, float rods, whips, feeder rods, lure rods, anything to keep the
to keep Marshall entertained. It's been a very slow day. Marshall's had a few on the waggler, a couple of bream, a rudd. But aside from that, everything else has been quiet. Not a touch on the lures, not a touch on the dead baits. And the carp rods are out now, so hopefully we'll have a few through the night and go back after the crocs tomorrow. Marshall's all tucked up in his bed. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning. Hopefully do a bit more filming tomorrow once I figure more of this camera stuff out. I've never done any of it before, so we'll see. Actually, I'm blaming Snag Bro for the quiet day. I knew I shouldn't have put this t-shirt on. Your breath.
Morning guys, it's our second morning, so we got here yesterday morning. Nothing much happened really, and there was a lot to set up, so probably show you a few bits about how I've done what a bit later for me and the boy. He's just there, he's just had his breakfast, pan of chocolate, so he's a happy boy. You caught anything today? What have you caught so far this morning? Roach and a little bream and something else on the float as well. No touches overnight on the big rod for the carp, so we had 2 carp rods out each last night, a few liners but not a lot. Just got the kettle on the go now for a cup of tea. Excuse the dodgy camera work, I'm not used to doing this. Here's the swim, it's looking beautiful. As of right now, we're allowed to fish 3 rods here from October. From March until October is 2 rods only each. So I've got a whip. I'm just trying to catch a few little roach that we can use as live baits, because live baits are allowed on this lake. And then I've got a float fished frozen roach on that one. And hey! Oh, it came off! Sorry, that's because I was filming and not watching what I was doing. I will sort that out in a minute. So yeah, I've got a float fish frozen roach on that one. Marshall's got a little live roach underneath a float. New fish. Would you like to catch a float? Yes. A float fish roach under that one, and we've both got a carp rod out each at the minute, just because, to see if we can catch something, isn't it? But yeah, we'll keep you updated and bring you back throughout the day, hopefully, as and when we start catching something. Go on.
pick your rod up off your rest. That's it, put it on mute first so you don't annoy the lake. Well done. Right, wind in till it's tight now. Now big strike. Nothing there. You might have just pulled out of your dead bait, your bait though.
My dead bait came off, I think. Yeah, my dead bait came off.
Well, it's dinner time. Still absolutely nothing going on in terms of the pike or the carp. I've thrown lures about for a while. Not a touch. As you can see, I've got a live bait going. Nothing. But Marshall's caught loads and loads and loads of silvers, haven't you? Some of them absolutely tiny. But that's what he loves doing. So, you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. What have you got for your lunch?
Sausage roll.
Get on it. Right, I'm going to have something to eat. Think about my life choices. And probably start planning for a big move tomorrow. Different lake. Pop by the shop. Top up on a little bit of bait. Some maggots, some ground bait. Have a look at what deads they've got. And then get ourselves off to another venue for a couple of days. Quick pit stop at home. And away we go. I'll catch up with you all in a bit. Might well have been. Might well have been. Well guys, after a long 48-hour session of no pike on the dead baits or anything like that, the carp rods were out overnight. It's the early hours of our last morning on this water, and Marshall's nicked himself a pike, which I'm about to on now. Here we are, you got him?
Yeah, he's...
Guide him away, that's it. And as you can probably see, he was fishing for carp. So 2 days of dead baiting, live baiting, anything and everything to try and get one of these. And the pike has fallen to a pop-up on a chod rig. I'd say you couldn't write it, but you probably could. Anyways, there's no retaining or anything like that, so I'll try and get a picture of him with it, but if not, we'll see you in a little while. There he is, Marshall. We just weighed it. It was £10.7. What an absolutely beautiful fish.
I'm going to touch the tail back.
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, give him a quick touch and then we can put him back. 2 days fishing for him, and he caught him on a carp bait. Well done, my boy.
Yay.
Just rested him up before he goes back, or before she goes back, I think. What an absolutely stunning fish. Couldn't believe it. That was on a Sticky the Krill white one pop up. If you're ever wondering what pop ups to buy if you're going to target the pike, that is. Right, yeah. There we go. The only pike probably of this 48 hour, and he comes to this little chap.
Yay.
Well done, my boy.
Yay.
It's time to get these rods packed up, and we'll go and get some supplies and get off to the next venue for a couple of days, hopefully, as long as
This one's alright. Do you still want to go fishing again? Yeah? What, for a couple of hours?
No,
How long?
2 days.
You want to go for another 2 days?
Yes.
And what do you want to catch this time?
Eels.
You want to catch eels? Well, we're better off staying here if you want to catch eels.
Eels.
Well guys, change of venue. We've been here a couple of hours, rods have been out, a couple of spots over a baited spot, and Sticky Manila white one doing the business on a spinner rig. Nice double figure carp. Good one, Marshall, man?
Yes.
It's about time Daddy caught a fish, isn't it? You've been putting me to shame, pal.
Yeah, but I haven't caught any yet.
I know, you will. You always do. So there we go. Let's get this one unhooked. See if we can get a nice photo and get him back. There we go.
Caught one.
Lovely one. Happy days. Let's get him back.
Yep.
And see if we can get some more.
Yeah.
Oh guys, no more fish since the last one, so that makes any sense whatsoever. One fish so far. Hopefully we'll get a few more bites through the night and have a couple on the bank, but just boiling the kettle up to do a hot water bottle for Marshall, make sure he's warm enough through the night, and we'll see you in the morning. Well guys, 20 past 6 in the morning, and another one in the net. There we are guys, a lot bigger than I thought. It's just weighed in 21 pound. Awesome, super happy with that, and that came to a Krill Active bottom bait. Just fished on the blowback rig. And let me just slip him back in a minute and we'll go again. Does it feel like a good one, Marshall?
I think so.
Yeah?
I feel like he could be a PB. Yeah, I think he's a PB. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm trying to keep him over this side. Yeah, he's a PB. He's a PB! I don't know. That is a big one.
There we go. Lovely little jack there.
Wait, it's a jack.
Yeah.
So it isn't my PB. Can you net him, please?
I can indeed. Oh, no, he's not ready.
Should I just wait for him to chill down?
No, just turn his head, bring him to the net. There we go. Oh. In the net we go. Right, don't let that, keep that line nice and tight now, okay? Happy days. We'll keep him in the net for a second. Well done, my boy. High five. Keep that line nice and tight straight up so that it stops the chance of everything wrapping itself up in a net.
Is that okay?
Yeah, and I will go and get the unhooking stuff ready. Morning. Change of venues worked out well for us, haven't it, pal?
Yeah.
Yeah? I had 2 carp through the night. One was £13, one was 21, both commons. One on a sticky manila white ones pop up, and one on a sticky krill tough one bottom bait. And Marshall's had a nice jack pike this morning on a float legged sardine, haven't you, pal?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we'll have a few more. We've got another day to go.
Something was playing with that then.
Was it?
Yeah.
Marshall's also fishing the feeder. So yeah, he's got a dead bait rod and a feeder out, and I've got one dead bait and one on the bottom for the carp at the minute. We see how that goes. I might swap that over to 2 dead baits. I might swap it over to 2 carp. See what's coming out, innit? Alright. Let's catch some more fish, pal.
I came and struck it all by myself.
Well done, my pal.
I've got the most fish on both of these trips now.
You have, yeah, as usual.
These, yeah. This one's a big one.
Well done, my boy. That's a nice one, Marshall, man. Right, I'm going to get down in to net him, okay? Marshall, that's a big fish. Yeah, pal.
Yeah.
12.10.
Yeah.
Is it a PB? Well done.
12.10. Right, kneel down by it then, pal.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
What kind of fish is that?
That's a pike.
They're meant to be fishes, that one.
Yeah, they are.
There we go. You happy with that?
Yeah.
PB?
Yeah.
12.10. Well done, my boy.
Don't go swimming in there.
The pike master's in again.
I forgot to set.
Play the fish.
Daddy, this also could be another PB, to be honest.
It could be another PB, mate. Yeah. Right, remember, lift the rod, wind down.
barely. To be
Right,
honest.
well, here we are.
I saw my float going under. I was like, whoa, wait.
Whoa. Marshall, let me see the rod a second, please.
I saw my float going under, and I was like, that's beeping. Look, last red. I forgot to unmute it. And then,
Right.
So I was lucky I saw that.
Hold on now. Because it's come over here. Right.
Daddy,
Grab your rod.
Daddy.
Go on.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Well done, my boy.
I feel like this is another PB.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That's not a PB. He's an angry one, but it's not a PB.
Yeah, he's not a PB.
Right, lift it up. Oh, he's not ready. Try and wind a bit more line in. Yeah, buddy. There we go.
Wahoo.
Another one for Marshall, man. All the pike today fall into this boy. Let's get him back. Well done, my boy. Right, he's had a rest. Let's see if we can get him gone, shall we?
Yep.
Look at him. Yeah, boy. Well, you've definitely taught me a lesson in pike fishing today, pal.
Yep. And you haven't taught me a lesson in anything.
Have I not?
Except for 2 carp.
No, fair play to you. What? Silly, really. Let's get that. Perfect, Marshall, man.
I wish I could get.
And just a little one, if you take hot water bottles fishing, get the cheapest, oldest, nastiest camping kettle you can get. And just fill that up with lake water.
I wish I could get it.
To boil. And then you don't have to waste your drinking water and bring loads and loads of water with you.
Basically.
Marshall, man, keep him there. 22.8 a new PB. Look at me and smile. Marshall, look at me and smile. 22.8. Hey, right, let's get him back. Marshall.
Yeah.
High five.
I can't see you, Ole. I hit your thumb.
Yeah, new PB, pal. 2 in a day. New pike PB and a new carp PB. You're putting me to shame, boy.
I know I am.
Can you teach me how to fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Right, happy days.
I'll teach you now. Go fish.
Right. I better get your rod sorted back out, haven't
Yeah,
I?
can I have a new jumper? I'm soaking.
I mean, no, but we'll get you dry. Right, go and get cozy. Well, guys, there's another one in the net for me. Nice little mirror. I'm not going to wake Marshall up. come and take a photo for me. I'm not going to drag him out the sleeping bag. And I am absolutely useless at self-takes at the moment, so just a shot of him in the net. And I'll go and get him unhooked and slip back. See you in the morning.
Morning everyone. I'm just having my cup of tea. Marshall's throwing a lure around. It's last few hours. How long we're going to stay for, I don't know. We've done 4 nights. Obviously 2 on the first venue, quick stop for some supplies, and then 2 on the second venue. It's been very productive on the second venue. Marshall's had 5 or 6 pike now, pal.
6. No, from both trips 7 and from this trip 6.
Right. Yeah, so he had 1 from the first venue and now he's had 6 from here. I'm still yet to catch a pike from here on this trip. And then Marshall had a new PB carp last night, which I haven't sorted the footage out for yet. But 22 pounds and 8 ounces, which is awesome. Awesome. You chuffed with that, pal? He was over the moon yesterday and it was so lush to see. But yeah, really nice. £22.8. If you're going to catch 1 carp on the trip, a PB is a way to do it. It's a bit cold and he's a bit little, so he didn't get the bucket. I had another carp in the night. That was an £18 mirror. Again, I was falling to a sticky Krill Active Tough One bottom bait. Marshall's was on a sticky Manila Tough One bottom bait. So yeah, sticky doing the business for us at the minute. Aside from that, all's quiet. I'm just going to drink my cup of tea. At the minute, there's still carp rods out. Well, we're going to swap those over for dead baits in a second, I think. If anything, just because these absolute nightmares, I love them. I think they're beautiful, but where the water level's quite low, they're able to dive down and pick up the hook baits at the moment. And they picked up the carp rods 2 or 3 times yesterday in total, so yeah, they don't tend to pick up the pike rods as much. So we're going to swap to the pike. Hopefully there's a few pike around, because I don't fancy unhooking a swan. Catch up with you all later. Here's an example of the carnage from when you've got to pack up after bringing a 7-year-old fishing for essentially 4 days. We haven't had a night in the house, 4 nights. We've got the pike tackle box with all the lures and dead bait gear. We've obviously got the cook bag. We've got the carp and course bag. all with tackle I've already packed up. Still got the kettle out in case I want a cup of tea. We've got a bait bucket for the carp bait with the boilies. We've got the cool pouch for the dead baits. We've got the 2 pike rods of mine that are already out. We've got the 1 dead bait rod of Marshall's that's already out. We've got his lure rod with a lure on it because he's just taking a break to eat a Twix. We've got my carp rod, my spod rod, my heavy lure rod, which I haven't really cast out that much, to be honest. And then we've got the Sir's other rods. So we've got a float rod, his 2 carp rods in there that I've already packed up. We've got his feeder rod down there. See, we've got the big 42-inch landing net over there. We've got the Corum fast net with the latex mesh on over there as well. Rubbish to sort out. And still a load of gear in the bivvy to do. And I've already done 1 barrel load back with the beds and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a long process, is setting up and packing down. Hence why we pick a swim and we stick to it. When I take Marshall, obviously, if I do manage to get out on my own, which is very rare, very few and far between, I take a lot less stuff. And I can be way more mobile, so I can move on the fish if I need to. Right then guys, we're just packing up on our last day. Been a very quiet morning so far, to be fair. Not an awful lot out, but you have had some silvers out today, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? How did you catch them?
Feeder.
On a feeder? And what type of feeder were you using?
Cage.
Cage. And what were you putting in it?
Maggots and ground bait.
That's right. And maggots on the hook?
Yes.
Yeah? So you had a couple of roach and stuff like that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then yesterday was pretty quiet really, wasn't it? We didn't catch much. Well, I didn't catch much. How many pike did you catch yesterday?
6.
6?
Yeah.
6 pike?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you have any carp?
Yes.
How many carp did you have?
1.
1? How big was it?
22 pound 8.
22 £8?
Yes.
So what's that for you?
A new PB.
A new PB? £22 8 common carp?
Yes.
Wow. And what was the biggest pike you caught yesterday? Is that Twix nice, by the way?
12 pound 8.
£12 8?
Mhm.
Right.
12 pound 10.
£12 10?
Yes.
And what was that for you?
Another PB.
Another PB! Well done, my boy. I'm so chuffed. So happy. This has been a wicked session for you, hasn't it? Yeah? Happy days. Right. I'm going to retire from fishing. I'm going to let him do what he does and just go out and catch all the fish. And hopefully we'll see you in another video. This has been our first one. We don't know what we're doing. I've recorded some of it on a camera, some of it on my phone. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but yeah, give us a break. It's our first go. Like, subscribe, share if you like what you've seen, and we'll try and get another one done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Feel free to leave any comments or stuff like that. I haven't done much filming of the fishing, but hopefully as we get better I'll be able to do more of that, and then I'll be able to take you through rigs and stuff like that we use, and the rods and the reels and all that sort of stuff. How we set the bivvy up and stuff. If you'd be interested in seeing all that, just let us know. And we'll catch you next time. Finally. My first pike. Every 4 days. After the young sir has shown me right up. Film the fish, Marshall. There he is. Absolutely nailed. It's the littlest jack. It's a small jack, but I've never ever been so grateful. There we are, knock it off. And he's in the net. Yeah! There we go. Little jack. My first deadbait pike of the year. After Marshall's absolutely shown me up for most of it. But I'll absolutely take it. What a way to end the session. We've already done the outro, so I'll just say it again. Like, subscribe, and if you want to follow us, you're more than welcome to. Let's get him back, pal.